Okay, the recording is on. Hello, students. We'll be seeing now loops next part. Okay, so let me share my screen and also allow you to share the screen. Okay, the online compiler screen it is shared to you. Okay, what do you see? Do you see the screen? Okay, so we'll be seeing the for loop. In the previous session, we have seen how we can create a for loop. Okay, for any loop, three things are important. Okay, the start. Okay, like I is equal to 0. Like then, like stop. Okay, so stop will be like I less than 5. So that means when I reaches 5, okay, it will stop. Okay, so this condition 5, it means when I becomes 5, it stops. And then increment and decrement like steps. Okay, so you can increment by 1, okay, or you can decrement it by 1. Okay, all right. So depends on the, like, if you are going forward or reverse. If you are going forward, you use I equal to I plus 1. If you are going backward, you know reverse number printing program. Okay, if you are doing reverse program, in that case you use I equal to I minus 1. So these three steps, it's very important. So let's put it together all in one. For where I is equal to 0, I less than 5, then I equal to I plus 1. So that means when I becomes 5, it will stop. Okay. So let's print I. So let me comment this part. Okay. So the output will be of semicolon we have to give. See 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's say I want the beginning, like from 1, not 0. Okay, I want output from 1. So you change this to 1. If you want output from 2, you change the starting value to. Okay, so it's like that. So if you change it to 2, output will be 2 to 4. If you want the output, like in the output you want to see the number 5, then you use 6 in here. Okay. So the when I become 6, it will stop. But before that, it will print number 5. Okay. So it's like that. So this is like 1 to 5. This is printing 1 to 5. Okay. So prints 1 to 5. Okay. Let's say I want to print you know two stable. Okay. The table of, so two stable will print. So how it's generally done. It's 2 into 1. Okay, then we get the answer 2. Then it's same number 2 again, but here we are changing it to 2. So this 1 becomes 2 now. So 2 twos are 4. So if you look at this one, you'll understand how to create a program. So 2 into 3 is equal to 6. So now look at here closely. So here, only thing here changing is this, from 1 to it becomes 2, then 3, and likewise the final will be, last one will be 2 into 10 and it will be 20. So, your I value should start from 1, okay, and it should stop at 10, okay. So you have to take care of this part in the form. So let's comment this code, okay, and here we put dot 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 so that you understand that in between we have numbers, okay, in here. All right, so let's do coding. What is the starting value for I? I is, we're going to create one loop. So where j is equal to, okay, 0. If you take 0, what happens? Yes, it's going to print two zeros as 0. Generally, table starts from 1. So initially, what will be the value for j? It will be 1. Okay. And then j less than, if you do 10, what is going to happen? It's not going to
10.
print two tens are 20. It's not going to print this. Let's see that first. Okay, so j equal to j plus 1. Now see here, we print j. Okay, so first we will check instead of doing multiplication. Okay, what are the j values? Okay, so when we do that, let's comment this one also because we don't want to see the output, previous output. See, it's going to say it's not going up to 10. Okay, last one is 9. So if you want last value, you can make it 11 or you can do equal to here. Okay, you have two options. Either you use equal to here or you use 11 here. So once it is confirmed that j value reaches 10, okay, now you can make use of that j value in the expression. So you can say var k is equal to, okay, you can say 2 into, okay, j. All right, and directly we can print it here k, okay. So now k value is the answer 2 into 1. Initial value for j is 1, isn't it? So 2 into 1, it becomes 2, it prints 2. Then what happens? J becomes 2. So 2 into 2, it becomes 4, it prints 4. J becomes 3. Okay, likewise, J becomes 10. 2 tens are 20, it prints 20. And J becomes 11 now. So once it becomes 11, it checks 11 less than 11. Is it true? No. And it stops. As soon as J value becomes 11, it stops. Let's let it see. You can see here two tables here. Okay, like in this way you want it. Then this will be your assignment. I want to see the output like this. Okay, like I want I'm currently I'm seeing only 2, 4, 6, 8, but I want in this order. Okay, 2 multiply 1 is equal to 2. This is your assignment. Okay, that you will do it. So I want the output like this. Okay, I have you to print only the answers, but this one also you want to print. Okay, then you have to use dollar and all these strings. Okay, so it's quite easy. All right, so you have to use single quotations. Okay, in that you have to use dollar, so variable value. Okay, so you can use either you can use dollar curly brackets. Okay, and then here you will use k. Is that k? No, j. First you use constant value. So 2 is a constant. So 2 into, and then you use dollar j. Okay, then you use equal to, and then you use dollar k. Okay, and then see this will be like 2 into 1 initially because j is 1, 2 into 1, and it prints the answer that is 2. See, actually this was assignment, but anyone is going through the video, they should know how it should print out, using for loop. All right, so this part is done. Now, what is the next part using for is, let's say it's a string. Okay, so let's say it's a string. So in the string one, you have to use, one variable, which is a string. Let's do this part. Okay, let's print the total of this, 1 to 10. Okay, so the problem statement is like this. Let me comment this one first. Okay. So the next problem statement is, I want total of 1 to 10. So total of 1 to 10. Total of 1 to 10. So it's like, for example, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, dot, 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 and plus 10. Okay. Okay. So I want like this. So what will be the total? I don't know. Around, let's say it's we assume it's a total is 150. Then you should say, you know, the output should be, total is 150. We're just assuming okay, it's a total 150. So let's do that. Let's write a program here. So we say for, initial value, 1 to 10, you have to perform the addition, so you say that k is equal to 1. K is at, 11. Okay, now you know why I may put it there 11 number. Okay, k equal to k plus 1. Okay, and then what you want to do is perform sum. So see, in your when you want to perform addition, what do you do? First, you put this number in the mind. Okay, so let's see how we do it in generally. Okay, so in our mind, first addition is zero. We first empty our mind because there should be no total before. We perform operations. So our mind is clear. It's like empty. So here we say in our mind we have zero value. Okay, that means it's clear now. Okay, so let's make it as variable. And now in our mind we take first, see this number, we take first number, okay, which is one. In our mind you have to do it sum. Okay, so mind we have to plus this k number. K is one, no? So k is at present 1. So it will add it to your mind, and the result you put it again in the same mind. Okay. So now your mind is updated. Your mind is now 1. Okay. Your mind is having value 1. I hope you understand. Your mind is having 1. Before it was 0. Now it's 1. All right. So now let's see. Okay, now your k value increases by 1. So k becomes 2. 2 less than 11. Yes, true. So now in your mind, it has 1. 1 plus k is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So your mind is updated now. It becomes 3. So likewise, it's going to do all numbers addition. Okay, up to 10. And then you have to, print, you know. Then total is dollar mind. Okay. And don't forget semicolon. And if you are a Python user, no, then you'll be forgetting this semicolon all the time, because in Python language, you don't use semicolons, you don't use curly braces. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's run this. So the total is 55. Okay. So this is how it is done. So this is like, the objective was, like to perform, addition of all the numbers between 1 to 10. Okay. So 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, 6 plus 6 is 21, 21 plus 7, 28, 28 plus 8, it's 36, 36 plus 9, 45, 45 plus 10, 55. I hope it's clear now. So now let's comment this part and let's move on to the next part. Okay. I want you to do addition of all the even numbers. Okay. Like addition of all even numbers. Okay. Between 1 to 10. Okay. So let's do that. So in for that case, we will be, copying all this code. We are going to need all this code. So we'll be copying it, pasting it here, okay. And all the even numbers. It's not like I want to do add, one. One is odd number, so I don't want to add one. I don't want to add three. I don't want to add five. These are all on odd numbers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check if k number, is even number or not. So k percent 2. So k percent 2, it gives me remainder. Okay, either 0 or 1. All right. So instead of that, you can process it on other line. So you can say where r is equal to k percent 2. Now r stands for remainder. So when r is 0, that means that number k is even. Okay. Or if you got 1 inside r, that means that r value, it's an odd value. Okay. K value is an odd value. All right, so only the case when number is even. Okay, how do you know the number is even? When you get remainder 0. And this condition becomes true. Okay, let's say your number k is 5. Okay, so 5% 2. That means after dividing 5 by 2, you get remainder 1. So r having value 1. So is r 0? No, because r is 1. So 1 equals 0, false. That means it's not going to add it to your mind. Okay, so that's how you skip the odd numbers and you consider only even numbers for performing addition. Total of even is, okay, dollar $. Let's run this program. So it's 30. And if I ask you to do total of odd numbers, only thing you have to do is change this to 0 to 1. Okay, that means now you're considering odd numbers. Okay, so when you run this, see the total of here you have to say odd. Okay, so total of odd number is total of odd is 25 odd numbers. Okay, so I'll set it back to 0. Okay, I hope this is also clear. Okay, now enough with the programming with the for loop. Okay, we have seen many programs based on for. Okay, now let's understand, the break and continue. Okay, so what do you know of break? You know, break, it is to stop something which is going on for a long time. Okay, all right. So you apply brakes when you want to stop. Okay, if you're driving car and you want to, if you reach a destination, you apply brakes. You know, so it's the same way. When loop is running. Okay, and when the loop is running, you must wonder if why there is a need of break when we already put such conditions like where k is equal to 0, and here the condition is here k less than 5, and let's say k less than 10 and k plus plus. Okay, now you might wonder why we need the break when we already gave here condition k less than 10. It's going to stop it, no? When k value becomes 10, this is going to be false. And when this is going to be false, it's going to stop. But why we need break then if it already stops when k becomes 10? You know, so if you print value for k, you know, you will find out that when k becomes 10, it stops. So the final value we get 9. So if it stopped, that's why we see the result up to 9. If it didn't if it didn't stop, then we could have seen 10, 11, 12, 13, and infinite numbers. Okay. So it will never stop. So why we need break in that case? Let's say you're going to a movie theater. Okay, you went to a movie with your friends. Okay, and you thought it's a nice movie. Okay, entertainment movie, but it's a kind of a sad movie. It's boring movie. Okay, then you don't want to sit for 3 hours and watch that boring movie. Ultimately that movie is going to end after 3 hours. Okay, and then you have to vacate the space. Okay, vacate the movie theater, isn't it? But still you don't want to sit for 3 hours. That movie is going to finish in 3 hours, but still you don't want to finish it in 3 hours. You want to leave early. Okay, you want to stop early. Okay, so in that case you need a break. Okay, it's like, it's not even that, like the movie is boring. Okay, let's say 3 hours movie is there. Okay, all of a sudden, it caught fire. Okay, there's a fire in the movie theater. Are you going to sit there and enjoy 3 hours movie? No. Okay, you want to survive, so you are going to, leave early. Okay, you are going to stop that movie, and you'll be the first priority is getting out of there. That is the same thing happens with the loop. Sometimes you want to stop the loop early. Okay, so that is what here it means. Here it's printing numbers up to 10. Okay, so see, and I want to leave early. Let's say I want to leave when I becomes 4. Okay, when I becomes 4, as soon as I becomes 4, I want to stop this loop. All right, so let's do that. We say if k, okay, we have taken k value, k variable here. Okay, as soon as k becomes 4, we want to stop. So we say here k is equal to 4. As soon as k becomes 4, we put break in here. Okay, so let's check. Do we get even 4? No, we don't even get 4 because we are printing after the condition. Okay, after the if statement. So that's why we don't even get 4. We get 0, 1, 2, 3. All right. So because of this condition, the loop exited early. Okay. So there are two conditions here, two exits. It's like there is, two exits always. It's a normal exit and emergency exit. If you're traveling in a train, if you're traveling in a plane, okay, there are even in a bus, there are two exits. Okay, emergency exit is there. So this if you can consider as a emergency exit. Okay, in this it checks. Oh, this is the condition. Okay, it caught fire. Okay, let's break it, stop everything. Okay, immediately, there's something happens. Okay, the brake fails. Okay, immediately you get out of the emergency exit, because not all the people, 50 people are going to exit to the same door. Okay, that's why emergency exits are made for. Okay, so let's not get into that practicality. So let's just deal with here that you want early exit, you use brake. Okay, I hope you understand this part. So now let's check the continue. Okay, so continue is something different than. Okay, let me put it here. Break. Okay, so in here we use continue. So continue statement, it will not continue with the rest of the statements. Okay, it's like saying uh, here we will take one for loop where let's take I equal to 0, I less than 10, and I plus plus, I equal to I plus 1. Okay, and this is the for body. Okay, now I'm going to here print I. Okay, I'm going to do print I. Let's put this in comment section. Okay, all the previous code we put it in comment, and in here. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to here use continue. So how do we use continue? Let's say you know I don't want the output. Let's first print this. Okay, what do you see in output? First check it. So currently you see 0 to 10. Okay, let's say I don't want this 5 number in it. Okay, I don't want this 5 number. Okay, except 5 number, I want everything like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, it should be skipped. Okay, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, how can we do that? See, it's very easy. You have to put if condition, you have to say when I becomes 5, okay, you say continue. Okay, it's not like break. Okay, break will stop the loop. Okay, okay, it's emergency exit. Okay, but emergency exit means once you do exit, okay, emergency exit, you cannot re-enter the loop. Okay, loop will be finished. Continue is not that way. Continue it just skip that, for the number when I becomes 5, no, the loop will not perform any operation, will not do any output. Okay, like when I become 0, no, it's printing 0. When I becomes 1, no, it's printing 1. When I becomes 2, no, it's printing 2. 3, printing 3. I becomes 4, printing 4. But when I becomes 5, it's not doing any processing. It's not printing that 5. Rather, it will continue. It will say, okay, I becomes 5 now, I will go to 6. What about printing 5? No, you don't do that. Okay, let's not do that. All right. So as soon as when I reaches 5, it stops. Sorry, it continues to the next number. So I become 6 and 6 less than 11, 2. Here this is false. So printing 6. So let's check it. See here in the output, you don't see 5. After 4, you got 6. You understand? Let's say like let's say I want the output like from 5 to 5 to 10. I want the output. Okay, 5 to 10. I don't want first 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want. So in that case, to continue, I want output. Output should be like 0. Let's make it to from 1 to 10. Okay, that will be uh, you know, it will look nice. It will look nice. Okay, output print all numbers from 1 to 10 except 5. Okay, now next program is, with the help of continue, we can do the next program. Okay, so here we can do, print all numbers from 1 to 2, 1 to 10, except 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I don't want numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so why I'm giving you these numbers from 1 to 10 and except, because if I just say print numbers from 5 to 10, you will not use continue in it. Okay, that's why. So to understand the problem statement better, that's why I'm writing this way. So in this condition, you have to change it. When I is less than 5, okay, in that case, see, as long as the value of I it's smaller than 5, it's not going to here go to line number 90 and print I. When it's less than 5, it's going to continue directly to the next number. When I is 2 is less than 5, continue. It's not going to print. Okay, after continue, it goes to the increment. 3 less than 5, continue, becomes 4. Okay, so 4 less than 5, continue, becomes 5. So true, 5 less than 5, false. See, I less than 5 less than 5 is false. So it's printing 5 here. Then 6 less than 5, false, printing. So, this is the way it works. Okay, let's do that. Let's comment all this part. Okay, previous code that we have written. All right, we have commented the previous code now. Okay, see, 5 to 10. And let's say I want to do exactly opposite now. I want to print first 1 to 5 and the rest of the code I want to skip. Okay, so let's copy and paste the code and comment this code. All right, so we'll comment this code. Okay, so we'll print all numbers from 1 to 10 except 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so what changes we need to do in here? We have to change the sign in here. Okay, like when I is greater than 5, we want to continue. All right, so 5 greater than 5, we need 5. Okay guys, so you have to do here 6. Okay, let's check it. Okay, oh, it's printing 6 also. Okay, so here we will put it 5. Okay, then it's going to become false and it will print 1 to 5. See, okay, it's not printing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the use of this. All right, so I hope this is clear to you. Okay, we have seen printing, like even odd numbers, and then we have seen, doing the addition of even and odd numbers. Okay, we have seen even the break part, how it works. Okay, a break is like emergency exits. Okay, then now let's see string. Okay, little bit about string handling. Okay, so using for loop, how we can do that. Okay, so let's comment this code now. Okay, okay, hold on, let me check the recording part. Okay, okay, recording is on. All right, so okay, so let's see string. Okay, let's say we have string in here, and string, it's a name. Okay, we put a name in here. Okay, name is concepts. Okay, so we are taking here name concepts. Okay, and we want to print character by character. What is string? You know what is string? String is basically it's a group of characters. Okay, so basically what you do for where I is equal to 0. And remember always, so when you're talking about string, no, string, it's a group of letters. Okay, so let me, explain it to you better way. I'm separating these letters so I can mark their positions up on top. Okay, so let me make a room here. So, C is at position 0, O is position at 1, C, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, and 7. Okay, so now you know the positions of letters in this name string. And this is, group of letters. It is named as, okay, it is named as an array name. So name is a array name, okay? Okay, you can say it's a first name or organization name, okay? So what we do basically, I want to, print all the letters, but using its position, okay? So position meaning, see, look at here. So your array starts from position 0. So we will make it, this, we'll put I, at position 0. And we want to print up to 8. Okay, up to 8. That means when I becomes, see, I will be shifting from, 0 to 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, printing E, then 5, printing P, then T, printing, I become 6, printing P, I become 7, printing 7. When I becomes 8, no, it will stop. Okay, so our condition should be, I less than 8, right? So let me put it back here, I to 0. So our condition will be I less than 8. Okay, and then what we do is I equal to I plus 1. Okay, and then it's an array, so you know very well like how we use how to print letters from the array. Okay, by position. So what we do, print name of I. Okay, and then we put all these in comments because it won't execute if we don't put this in comment. Okay, so let's print it. See, it's printing all concepts. Let's say we want to make it dynamic. Okay, so what we will do is we will do, length. Okay, name dot length. Okay, so like if the string could be, bigger, no, we don't know. It's not every time we can calculate. If user gives the string, no, we don't know like the size of the string. So in that case, you use length function upon variable name. Okay, so that's it. Now you don't need to worry about its length and you just, run this program. Okay, and it's going to print it. Okay, I hope this is clear to you, like how strings are handled. Okay, and you see the outputs. Okay, and
Yes.
yeah. All right. So the next thing is that, in the string and using for, okay, that you need to understand how you can print the array reverse. Okay. Let's say you have in here, hold on. Let me put this in comment first. Hello. Okay. Let's what we were about to see. Okay, printing reverse. Okay. So here we do reversing the string. Okay, reversing the string. So, we have seen in here that we want to start it from position 7 and we have to reach it to, our eye should be at position 7. And then step by step, it will, go in reverse direction, becoming 6, becoming 5, becoming 4, becoming 3, becoming 2, becoming 1, becoming 0. And when it becomes -1, it will stop. Okay, so in this case, what we are going to do, we are going to just say var I is equal to 0, I less than, okay, here we don't have to make I is equal to 0, okay, so we have to make I is equal to name dot length, okay, -1, okay, I'll tell you why we have to do -1, then I greater than -1, okay. -1 means when I become 0, it should print that. Okay. Then I equal to I -1 because I has to go back. Okay. All right. So in this one, we have to print name of, I. So let's check it. Let's run it. Okay. So I think we have commented this string, so let's copy and paste it in here. String concept. And then we run it. Let's find out. Say sprinting in reverse. Okay. Say if you don't do -1, no, what is going to happen is going to throw the error. It's going to say array index out of bounds error because we don't have the position. Our name dot length returns 8 and we don't have the character at position 8. Look at here. See, we don't have the character at position 8. We have character